We started our tour in the European part of the Istanbul city. We were picked up from the hotel, and our first stop was the sweet shop and shop where we could buy saffron. Our tour started with a cruise of the Bosphorus, which connects the Black Sea to the Marmara Sea and divides the European and Asian parts of the city. The Bosphorus Strait is 31 kilometers long and is between 700 meters to 3.1 kilometers wide. It has a maximum depth of 110 meters. There are essentially two types of Bosphorus cruises. The short one, which is approximately 1.5 hours, while the second one is a evening cruise and which incorporates a dinner on Bosphorus. Looking at the time available at hand, we opted for the shorter cruise. It's during daytime and part of a conducted tour which shows many other things. The weather was perfect, bright, sunny, reasonably cool, and lot of breeze. It was fun to take photographs as well as video clips while on the cruise. You can see many majestic buildings on both the banks as well as different colored cruise boats. Bosphorus and Dardanelles are two straits which form part of Turkish straits. Turkey and Istanbul in specific have a lot of well known and famous belly dancers. Dancers come from different backgrounds and get intense training to get to the level of great reputation. Belly dancing is a growing hobby for women and interestingly for men too. Dances vary from the sensuous to the spiritual. The whirling dervishes of Istanbul are extremely popular. We'll sure watch it next time. Ortaköy Mosque is situated at the waterside of Ortaköy Pier Square, one of the most popular locations on Bosphorus. It was commissioned by Ottoman Sultan Abdul Majid and its construction was completed around 1854 to 1856. Grand Camlica Mosque is currently the largest mosque in Turkey. It was completed in 2019. The complex incorporates an art gallery, a conference hall, and a library, and it can accommodate up to 63,000 worshippers. And in case of an earthquake, it can accommodate up to 100,000 people. It cost approximately $110 million to build and was designed by two female architects, Bahar Mizraq and Hayriye Gul Totu. It's only the third mosque in Turkey to have six minarets after Sultan Ahmed, that is Blue Mosque in Istanbul, and Markaz Mosque in Adana. The mosque's design was inspired by classical Ottoman architecture and works of Mimar Sinan. main dome of the mosque is 72 meters high, and four of the six minarets feature three balconies that stand 107 meters high. The other two minarets feature two balconies and are 90 meters high. Four of the minarets are centered around the central dome, with the other two on the outer ends of the mosque. The interior of the mosque was designed with a minimalistic approach. Next, we were taken to the highest point in Istanbul, which is Camlica Hill, and there is a beautiful restaurant at the top where you can sit and enjoy the views as well as nice meal. We were then taken by a bus and crossed over the strait and looked at the beautiful views we could get en route. You can see many smaller cruise boats and larger cruise liners while crossing the bridge. Our next stop was the Trump Mall. I believe malls are less common in Turkey. That's why this mall found a place on our tour. This was the last point on our tour, and it was time to head back.